Hi guys, Jared here again, and I haven't done a video in a few days. I've been crazy busy. I'm actually working on a couple of things right now. I'm actually doing a sort of a history piece on the Sega Dreamcast, because that was one of the things that a lot of people have been writing in recently about. Don't know why, but have asked, like, you know, why the system failed, and just like an overview of the Dreamcast. Now, I'm not a Dreamcast professional or anything, but I thought it would be an interesting topic to tackle. I've also been playing Kinect Sports Rivals, which, if all goes well, I'm hoping within the next 48 hours, probably have like an impressions video, but I'm not going to confirm that. It might have to wait till Saturday. We'll see what time permits. Anyways, unboxing video time. I got this in the mail. And to be quite honest with you, I have no idea what this is, because I haven't actually ordered anything. So this is going to be a big surprise to the two of us. Yes, just me and the one person watching the video. But for whomever is watching, this is going to be a little surprise, because I got no clue. All right, here we go. And okay. Inside is that. Okay. Let's see, how can I get this out of here? Whoa, it's heavy. Okay, well, there you go. Wow, this is actually kind of rare to find these days. Okay, this is the bottom of the box. These boxes are so easily destroyed. Finding one of these is exceedingly rare today, but what this is, if you can see, is the PC Engine Duo RX. Woo! And believe it or not, this was donated to the site. The person asked to remain anonymous, which I thought was kind of weird, but whatever. So, Omega, thank you. I totally did not expect you to actually send this in. Not to say that you were a liar or anything, but this is extremely expensive. So, very, very brief history here. The PC Engine was actually the second place winner of the 16-bit format war over in Japan. It was basically even more successful than the Sega Genesis. This was number 2 after the Super Famicom, and this particular model was released, I believe, in 1994. This is the last revision of the PC Engine. It has the CD attachment here. Well, I'm going to open it up and show you all, but they called it the PC Engine Duo. Over here it was called the Turbo Duo, or the original model was called the TurboGrafx 16. But this revision is really hard to find, especially with this box, because it's got that, you know, I forget what it's called, but where the box like can easily collapse in on itself. It's kind of cheap, the box, nothing special. I mean, you wouldn't even know this is a game console. It doesn't really say anywhere on it. So I don't think there's any foam inside, so I'm just going to open it up. Yeah, okay, so what the person did is they filled it with these things, which I don't need. So they actually use this. I don't want to, like, it's going to be kind of awkward if I guess I can try and show you guys. Let's see if you can see this without making a mess. There you go. They use the box as a sort of shipping container in and of itself. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to have to clean all these things, but this right here is the controller. This is the 6-button controller. It's got a really stiff D-pad that, oh boy, does that need to be cleaned. Yuck! It's full of dust. I'm just going to open this up and clean all this. It's really simple to do. what's great is you've got your turbo buttons there for each one of these. Believe it or not, but Street Fighter 2, one of the best versions of Street Fighter 2, was actually on the PC Engine. I believe it was, I'm not sure if it was a Hue card or if it was on CD, but whatever the case may be, these are in and of themselves are kind of expensive. They go for around $40 to $60. So getting one of these with the system obviously is wonderful. The system itself, typically with a box like this, goes for around 400 and up, depending on the condition. So I'm really happy. I mean, to have this donated, I can't thank the person enough. I'm gonna say your name by accident. Okay, this is the Duo Tap, or in North America, it was called the Turbo Tap. What's really cool with this is you have up to 5 players, which is really weird, right? You'll understand why you need this even. It's because on the system itself there was only one controller port, which is so stupid. It was always the biggest mistake that I found NEC did with the system. It just was ridiculous. Why would you have one controller port, especially considering Nintendo had already, the NES had already been out by the time the original PC Engine was around. So one controller, really? Anyways, I've ordered converters and things like that from Retro Game Cave. Actually, no, I don't think I did, not yet. But what you can do is you can take these and convert them to turbo versions, because the input here, as you can see on the controller, they're the same size. Well, a TurboGrafx one is actually like double the size, but they sell converters so that you can use your controllers back and forth. All right, let's keep going. Oh, the person did a wonderful job inside here. I'm gonna actually remove all the controllers. I'm only in the box itself. I'm basically just gonna leave the system. Now they told me, oh, super fantastic, man! I'm thrilled. This is actually a better controller. It's another 6-button controller. This is a third-party one. It's called the Avenue Pad 6. It actually still has the stupid protective coating on here. I could actually remove that. Wow. The D-pad feels a lot better. It's a lot squishier than the original one. So having 2 6-button pads is just amazing. I'm actually shocked, to be really honest with you. It's the perfect pad for Street Fighter 2, easily able to access all the different buttons in order to do combinations and whatnot. I'm going to have to pick up that game because I actually don't own that version. And this feels wonderful. And of course, these are, like I said, these are all compatible with the TurboGrafx if you get an adapter. Just watching the COE mascot here. By the way, this isn't cheap, too. The Turbo Tap, well, in this case it's the Duo Tap. These go for $40 to $60. So, and this controller, this Avenue Pad 6, goes for between $40 and $60. So you start adding all of this up. This is one hell of a donation. I'm in awe here. I am in a very good mood right now. You guys can have your Xbox Ones and your PlayStation 4s. Okay. A little more history for you. Okay. This is the PC Engine composite out, the cable. Nothing, fancy about this. But it's important to discuss this because, unfortunately, you have to mod your system to get RGB out. And that is my only complaint with the PC Engine. It doesn't have native RGB out, and that sucks. And I never understood why. Apparently it's because it requires a booster or something like that. But I know that Retro Game Cave has been working on a workaround. So we'll find out about that. Hopefully soon. Because I want to start doing videos on this stuff. My goodness. This is absolutely mental. Just watching the little cat. Okay, now here we have the AC adapter, which I'll remove from this. Probably freak the cat out. Oh, wow. Here we go. Just cut myself. Okay. This is the original NEC power adapter. Now, what is the input? Yeah, you see the input is 100 volts, 50 to 60 hertz. I never trust, and it outputs 9 volts at 1,000 milliamps, or at least I think. I'm not an electrical guy, so I don't really know. I'll just show you. You guys can see that. Here, you can see it for yourself, what that is. I'm always iffy with stuff like this because I'm always like, well, I don't know what the North American equivalent is. Will it be okay? Won't it be okay? Blah, blah, blah. So because of the Omega Excellent Retro Game Cave, which should sound familiar to you guys, I've only mentioned it like a dozen times already. Retro Game Cave are the guys that made the Sega Trio M1. But they do a lot more than just that. They also fix Turbo Duos, which was, again, the TurboGrafx 16 and the CD attachment all in one unit with built-in memory and composite out. It was like the ultimate TurboGrafx machine. The problem was it was incredibly cheap. The capacitors inside were very susceptible to just being blown. It was cheap. It was just very, very cheap. So what Retro Game Cave does is they actually have a service that you can go and pay for, obviously, and get them to recap your Turbo Duo. Now, for me, I actually have a Turbo Duo that doesn't work anymore. And so I've been looking into that. I was like, yeah, you know, that might be a really good idea. But now with this, well, that changes to... No way. Wow. You guys know me. I have a big mouth. It takes a lot to shut me up. But this is too much. Included, well, you're going to see all the reflections and stuff. The dude included this. This is the North American version, Turbo Duo, okay? It includes Gate of Thunder, Bonk's Adventure, and Bonk's Revenge. This was originally given in the Turbo Duo, I believe with E's book 1 and 2. I had no idea. The guy didn't tell me it was going to include all this. This is incredible. This goes for a lot of money these days, okay? If you're going to play these games, this is the way you want to play them because of the CD quality sound. This is amazing, as my cat just drops everything on the floor. Holy crap, guys. I'm shocked. Oh my goodness. Even includes the original manual for the PC Engine Duo RX. Like I said, the RX was like the final revision of the system. So just give you guys a little... I'm not going to do this for every page, but, you know, it's your typical what's included and how you connect things and yada, yada, yada. You know, just whatever. So finding one with the box and the original instruction manuals with a free compilation game here that was originally given in the Turbo Duo. I'm in awe, guys. I'm in awe. And here's the system itself. Let me just empty this box of all this stuff. Wow, I'm going to have to send a nice Christmas card to this person this year. Okay. It's closing up the box. I mean, the box is in really good shape, too. Look at this. The only thing is they put tape to hold the weight. That's the only thing where I wouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave that alone because, well, I am. I'm gonna also have to put this somewhere where little Mr. Bojangles there isn't going to touch it. And just so you guys can see, say hello, little cat. Say hello. All right. Okay. So the system itself. the PC Engine Duo RX, the final revision. Let's open this bad boy up, because man, my day has been made. I couldn't be any happier right now. I just can't really, I gotta have a better venue for doing this. I need to like put the camera on the table or something while I do this. See, you don't get to see everything perfectly. Okay, I think that's good. I think I could slide this out. Or maybe not. Oh. And I'm going to explain in more detail. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so here she is. This is in really good shape. Other than needing a little bit of some TLC cleaning, just a little bit, this has barely yellowed. Look very closely and you can see that this is yellow just like a tad. But other than that, game opens up like this. And this is the PC Engine Duo RX. This is the final revision, like I've said like 1,000 times. The Duo, like I said, was susceptible to capacitors like being faulty and whatnot. The Duo R was made of higher quality, and then this was just like the end. This was the last revision, and they finally put the damn audio-video cable in the back. If I recall correctly, it was always on the side in the other models. It's very simple design. You've got your audio-video out. You've got your power, I believe. Yeah, your power is on the side there. Very, very simple. We'll take a look at the side. Take a look at the front. Finally got one controller port in the front. I believe, was that in the front or in the side before? I don't recall. But anyways, why they didn't put two, I have no idea. But this is why you need the turbo tap, or the duo tap as it's called here. I don't know what that animal is doing. It's so that you can have multiplayer. Then here's your basic on and off. And that's pretty much all she wrote. This is where you would put your hue cards, just slide in here. Now, it's important to note that North American hue cards will not fit in this system. That's extremely important to point out. So you either need a converter to allow you to play North American games, or you do what I do. I have a North American TurboGrafx 16 with composite out, so there's no need. Open this up. And there's where your CD goes. It's the catch is a little loose after all these years, but it's not bad. See? And that's it. I don't even need to really do much in here. The laser looks brand new. This looks brand spanking new. Like the system is in absolutely perfect shape. If I keep this wrapped up and don't let the sun get at it, it shouldn't discolor, which is this. I'm floored. To our mystery guest, thank you so much. This is just beyond my wildest expectations. I did never imagine that you would not only actually send this when you touch base with me about the Duo RX, but the very fact that you threw in this is amazing. I own a couple of CD games, but what sucks, like I said, is I'm gonna have to boost a composite signal, and that's really unfortunate. Unless one of you out there can actually modify this for a decent price, of course, to RGB out. But man, I want some sort of guarantee that you're not going to damage this glorious system. I mean, this is going to be beautiful. I'm actually going to put this right beside my PlayStation 4 and my Xbox One, because if you like shooters, there are amazing shooters on this system, such as Gate of Thunder. It's not as great as I don't know what that little critter is doing. I'm going to have to go check on him. As I was saying, yeah, I forget. I can't even think of what it's called now. There's the Thunder series. There's Gate of Thunder. There's, what the heck is the other one? Blade of Thunder? Blades of Thunder? Oh, you guys can correct me. I'm drawing a blank right now. But this is it. The final revision of the PC Engine hardware that was ever created. It's absolutely, I find this beautiful. It's a beautiful design, holds up extremely well today, and now I have access to review some of the games I've wanted to review for a very, very long time. I really can't thank you enough for donating this. You know who you are. I don't know why you wanted to remain anonymous. Oh, you're killing me here. The fact that, you know, you gave the Duo RX, the fact that you gave 2 6-button controllers, the disc with 3 excellent games on there with you know, stereo sound, and the fact that I've got the Duo Tap. I mean, wow. So once again, thank you, mystery guest. For all of you guys watching, I hope you enjoyed that long unboxing and you saw my live reaction when I saw this. I'm super happy. And I'm going to cover one of my favorite video games of all time. I've wanted to cover this for years, but because my Turbo Duo went the way of the dodo, I haven't been able to. That is one last thing I wanted to mention. The CD portion is region free. All games will play on, if CD-based games will play on this. Now this, it's really confusing with the TurboGrafx, with the hardware, the PC Engine hardware, because the CD, there was originally a CD attachment which would require a certain firmware if you had like a TurboGrafx or a PC Engine. Like if you wanted to connect it sort of like a Sega CD, you had all these stupid firmware things that you had to do. This includes, I believe, all of them, except for the arcade one. I'm not sure how that works, because there was one final revision with the CD hardware, and I'm not sure if this one comes with it built in or not, but I'll do a separate video explaining all of that so you're not totally lost. The point I wanted to make was the Hue cards, or the turbo chips as they were called here, these are not compatible. These are region locked. They're not even the same size, so you can't just play those like that. These will only work with Japanese Hue cards, but CDs will work no matter where you get it. And it's the CDs that I want to cover, because there's one game in particular that was released exclusively to the PC Engine hardware, or the PC Engine Duo, that or Super CD. Oh my goodness, you can call it so many different things. But there was one CD-based game. It's part of one of my favorite series, and it's one of my favorite video games of all time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, good. It'll be a surprise. If you do know what I'm talking about, power to you. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm out. Thank you so much again for this incredible donation, and hope you enjoyed that unboxing video. And if you have any clue of what game I'm talking about, go ahead and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon with another video. Take care.